Last time on Rock of Ages, the Injustice Gang made a deadly attack against the Justice League, and are planning for more. We'll see what they have planned next, and at the end of this video, the League prepares their response. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to Comic Island for more great comic book stories. In no time at all, the Injustice Gang, composed of enemies from each of the Justice League, is ready to strike. In just 3 days, it will all belong to them. The Justice League, however, is not completely oblivious, and have determined somebody is trying to weaken them covertly. While they look into this, the team is alerted to San Fernando Valley, where a large amount of the ocean has suddenly been displaced into the city. A group is dispatched to help the civilians when Kyle is contacted by the Martian Manhunter, who believes he has found something in Earth orbit. When he and Superman go inside to investigate, it turns out to be another holographic decoy, while the Injustice Gang watches from the real satellite. The decoy satellite is hardwired to the Joker's own thoughts, much to the villain's amusement. Kal-El and John soon find themselves trapped in a nightmare world of the Joker's making. The Martian Manhunter is forced to reconfigure his brain to see the world as the Joker sees it, so that he can make sense of this senseless place. However, he only inadvertently leads the two into a trap, and the entire structure explodes. The Injustice Gang begins using similar tactics to pick off members of the Justice League without making them realize it. Kyle and Connor are approached by the powerful sorceress named Circe, and she is able to easily manipulate Connor into staying with her, while a confused Kyle leaves him behind. Back at the Watchtower, a new god named Metron appears with a dire warning. All of space and time, all of existence is threatened. Darkseid has broken free of the Source Wall, and if he finds an all-powerful artifact, they are all doomed. The new god sets about upgrading the Watchtower using his powerful computer, a device called a Mother Box. Elsewhere, Lex Luthor activates a crystal his company recently discovered, which appears to react to his very thoughts. He believes that this is the ultimate weapon, that it will be the final piece of his plan to take over the Justice League, once and for all. In New York City, a superhero known as Plastic Man is approached by a man named Matches Malone, with a message from Bruce Wayne. Later, consulting with Robin, based on all the information the team has gathered so far, Batman has figured it out. Lex Luthor has been inspired by the latest iteration of the Justice League, and has formed his own team of villains. However, there is one thing the villain doesn't know, that the League has a mind as familiar with ruthless business practices as Lex Luthor. His name is Bruce Wayne, and he's gonna take Lex down.